Da, 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 da.
We used to be friends. Why are you doing this, please?
Where we ask, is it any good?
Yo, yo,
And the
yo.
answer is it any good?
It
Well,
is.
it is. It's better than the second one.
That is for sure.
So, good night, everybody. No, we're
Yeah, that's it. That's the review. It's good. Check it out. See you later.
yeah. It was alright. I'll tell you one thing, and this is going to sound awful. Oh, by the way, hello everybody. Welcome to the channel. We're going to talk about Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and JT's Horror Discussions is here. Hey, JT, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well, my friend. I do well. How are you doing? We were talking
I'm doing great.
backstage a bit.
It's great to see you, and like we were saying before, this
Absolutely,
this is a fun film.
It is. It really is.
I was surprised. I surprised myself when I watched the first. I was like, this isn't that bad. However, the second one, I can't get past the recasting. The guy who plays he drives me. He's just going, oh, Pooh, no, Pooh, 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 no.
I didn't like the recast either, not at all. Yeah. We talked about that a few days ago. I don't like him.
And he's the guy that's in the Dr. Jekyll, the Eddie Izzard Dr. Jekyll as well, and he's super irritating in that as well. So I'm sure he's a lovely guy, but
it just hasn't had a role that hit for you yet.
No. And normally people, I can kind of just go along. I'm like, they're doing the best, but like he gets on my last nerve. This guy. So well, it is what it is. But you can see.
I remember when this movie came out, and I mean, Dave, God bless him. I mean, he liked this movie too.
Yeah, he did a really good reaction to it.
Yeah, he really enjoyed this one. Me and him talked about it a bit. He was excited for the second one. I don't remember if he was around for the second one when it came out. But Bambi and that whole universe he was looking forward to and stuff. So I think of Dave a bit when I see this movie. But I remember when it came out, and he just entered the public domain, Winnie the Pooh, when the movie was getting coming out, and people were saying it ruined their childhood and a whole bunch of crazy shit, that they turned Winnie the Pooh murderous and it killed part of their childhood growing up. I was never a Winnie the Pooh fan. You said you weren't really either.
Not really, no. I mean, I would watch like any Disney stuff when it became Disney. Obviously, before it was sold to Disney, and before there was a kind of, you could get the storybooks of it and things, but I mean, I don't know. It's one of those where like I'm not like, oh, this ruined my childhood or whatever. Like I get what they're doing. It's like Screamboat. It's like Popeye. It's like a lot of these things. They're in the public domain. It's not going to offend me that they're making a movie out of it. Like, make some money. But also these guys have kind of gone off and done so many, the Peter Pan and all these things, and they're bringing them together into this.
I haven't seen those yet.
It's like, no, I don't think I have any, but like the whole Pooniverse that's going to come together, all of them, the Avengers assemble of the one. I think that's fun. I think
whole little universe onto itself, right?
Yeah, I think they're fun. I think the idea is fun. I don't think they're trying to be anything they're not. I think
exactly.
They're not like there is definitely some films that are just have no value whatsoever, and they're almost unwatchable. Like I've been in one where I did a thing where I remotely recorded myself for something. They put me in it. This was like part 9 or 10 of something, and it's so shoddily put together that there's scenes where people are halfway through speaking and they cut to the next thing. Like, this is where someone's just kickstarted a movie or Indiegogo'd a movie, and they've got no intention of making like an actual movie. They're just kind of, it's just almost like a money making scheme, really. So these are actually proper movies.
Yeah, no, they are. I mean, look at some of the ones on Tubi. Like I say all the time, I call like just bottom of the barrel Z-rated, like Z movies, like not even
Yeah.
B, C, just Z movies with titles that try to. I don't know who they're trying to trick, but when
Mm.
they like put titles like The Conjuring of the Witch, and you know,
Yeah.
and they make the
You
the,
go, oh
the
yeah, I
cover
know
art look
that.
just like those famous movies too. The Exorcism of Hillbilly Joe, or like something like that. And like
Yeah.
they always try to like trick some stupid people into watching whatever these low budget movies are. But this
Yeah.
actually has some production value, some good production value. It has good kills. And for people who didn't like this because it wasn't what they expected, I remember when it came out, there was a handful of people and critics who just they weren't expecting what it was. And I was like, how the fuck did you not expect this? This is exactly
Yeah.
what I thought a slasher film of Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. You know, going around as killer creatures and killing people like a slasher. Exactly what
Yeah.
I thought it would be.
Yeah.
And
It's
it
like,
does
yeah,
it
like you
pretty
said,
well too.
what are you, what are you expecting? And like,
Yeah.
you're not watching this expecting it to be canon, Winnie the Pooh,
No.
Disney stuff. But equally, I feel like this might have been one of the first ones where they really started to, start that trend. Now it's like almost
Oh yeah.
there's like 5 Steamboat Willie films and 5 Popeye films and 7. Like this was
There's a
actually
lot of
something that did.
Popeyes, man. There's a lot of them,
Yeah.
and I haven't seen a single one, but I've seen like 5 or 6 just scrolling around.
I don't think ultimately isn't that a sign that these guys were there first, and I think there's always got to be that person who, they capitalized on it well. They shot it well enough, and they got an audience to the point where it was so successful that other people have gone, right, next public domain day, we're doing our,
Yep.
version of this and or whatever it is. So like fair play, this is 2023 and people are still doing that now, people are still going, oh, I'm going to make, Screamboat 7 or whatever. But like, that's kind of, also, doesn't it tie in? Do you remember years ago when people would do the artwork before AI, where people would do the artwork of
Yep.
like
And
what a real person would look like?
Yeah,
you'd
or
like-
turn characters into like evil characters and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
people would make
yeah.
fan art and stuff and fan fiction art and stuff like that, and make shit disturbing, childhood characters and cartoons. Oh yeah, and I like how they open this movie, which we'll see in a bit, with the animation, and like it looks like a book, and
it's
everything.
effort.
Like
They've actually
fairy tale opening.
Yeah.
That's
They
great.
made an effort straight away. Yeah, they've made an effort. They've tried to bring those things together and show that it diverges. But I was saying about the people who do like really grimy artwork of one of them was like they do Popeye and his arms were all like almost like there were abscesses, like big massive things, and like that's actually
He's a meth
first
junkie for years.
yeah, like that. But isn't that the kind of first step to get into this? Like, in a way, it's what people have always kind of. Anyway, let's tell you what. Let's start the film.
Okay.
Are you queued up? I've got my countdown on screen in a moment. I can be queued up in a moment.
Countdown.
Okay, I won't
It's
get
an
sued by
actual
Mystery Science
countdown.
Theatre.
It's an official one.
Yeah, I didn't steal it from Mystery Science Theatre. Okay.
Hey, Tasha. Tasha, Ash, how you doing? And Tasha says Popeye freaked her out as a kid. I couldn't imagine a horror film. Yeah, I can. There's like 6 or 7 or 8 of them. Like Matt said.
Yeah, this is it. I don't know which one to watch because I believe one of them is quite good. It might be the ones made by these people.
People, maybe. Yeah. What do you mean these people? What do you mean these people?
These people, Reese Frake Waterfield and friends, British folks.
Yeah, that's his name. That's right. Yeah, Reese something. Yeah. I remember that.
I'm only saying that because I'm watching it on Prime and it's literally just come up now and said like director Reese Frake Waterfield. And I don't know.
Oh, okay. There you go. I remember
guys.
his first name because I think Dave reached out to the Winnie the Pooh guy.
I remember him speaking to some of them in the
and the
chat
director
as
too.
well.
I think. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
Play.
Let's go. No, Pooh, no, Pooh, no. No, that's the second film.
Yeah, I mean the second one, I don't remember much from it, but I hated the recast, like you said, and
Yeah.
it was hard to get past. But there were some kills. There were like 2 or 3 kills that I thought were pretty damn good.
Yeah. Again, it's
Besides
not
that,
bad. Yeah, it's
yeah,
not
besides that, there wasn't. I liked seeing Tigger. That was cool.
bad. Yeah.
And
It's not bad. It's just the
yeah,
guy
it is
grates
what
on
it
me.
is.
That's my personal preference, though. I'm sure there's other people who are like, "Oh, I'm so glad they recast it." I don't
Yeah,
know why
could be.
though. I don't know why. I don't know why though. It doesn't make.
He
a lot
did a
of
great
sense.
job in this. The actor as Christopher Robbins. I love him in this.
This is a nice take on the animation because it's like
Yeah,
childlike and also kind of quite arty, and it's not impinging on any Disney properties.
yeah. It looks like like I said, like a book, but like written by drawn by a kid, like you
Yeah,
said. Like it looks like a kid book.
just nice. It works, like you said
And
before.
and as
It works.
cool as it is how they did this, I also think they wanted to save on the budget, and they didn't want to have
Yeah.
all these characters and make suits and costumes for them and shit. So they said, all right, let's just draw it all for the beginning. We'll save like thousands of dollars.
Good point. I hadn't thought of that because, but then again, isn't that the sign of a good movie? I'm not saying this is
Oh
great
yeah, when
movie,
you
but
can
a
write
good
to that
movie.
budget.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
And then you can see the sort of the skeletons of
How
them
you doing,
all as
man?
well.
I love his eyes right there. Like Pooh's eyes are just like he's fucking going mad, which he is.
Dark. Yeah, he's going feral.
Yeah,
He's
this
got
movie got dark. And then I know in the Peter Pan one, Tinkerbell's a heroin addict or something, right? She's a junkie. Like these movies
We'll have to
get
watch
dark
that.
with the fairy tales.
We'll do a first time watch on that one because I think that's
Dude, I
from,
would love that. Let's do that.
because I've not seen
Definitely.
that, and I'm probably never going to unless I have an excuse.
Yeah. Same way. I won't watch it unless I watch it with you. We got
Here we
you know
are,
what that
then.
means though. We got to do the sequel too. And I was thinking last night. I was thinking of you, and I was saying we still got to do that idea we thought of, and I'm not going to say it and give it away. But where we do commentary on movies, and then eventually it starts changing a bit.
Yes.
Remember what I'm talking about?
I do. Yeah, I do. I remember that really well. Yeah.
You gotta start doing that, even if it's not live. I mean, if we record it and stuff and just put them out every now and then. There's the director's commentary tracks, right? That's right.
Yeah, get like a poster made for whatever film it is.
Yeah, exactly. We got to pick some fun movies. You start off with nice commentary, and then, and I remember Santa Claus proposed to this film. I like what's her name too, I forget the actress who plays his fiance or girlfriend
in this.
Yeah.
I haven't got a clue. Paula Coys, it says here in my X-ray.
Okay.
Yeah. Nikolai Leon is Christopher Robin, known for Alien Invasion 2022, The Killing Tree 2022, and Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2023. So I wonder if he maybe just didn't want to. Maybe he stopped acting. Maybe he's gone to university or something. Yeah, I mean, it's not a great movie. It's not necessarily even a good movie, but it's not a bad movie. I think that's the key.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, country? Yeah, exactly. He said the same thing. That's what we were saying a bit ago. It's just like when it came out, I'm a huge slasher fan, first of all. I always have been. But slashers are right up my alley. And when I heard Winnie the Pooh slasher, I think everybody just assumed this is exactly what it would be. It's are there pits? Yeah, there's pits in this movie, right? Later on in the pool, maybe I don't remember.
Yeah.
Right, and then there's good kills, and it's Winnie the Pooh and Piglet going around killing people. That's exactly what I expected from a low budget movie like this, and I don't know what anybody else expected from it, and why they were disappointed, unless it's just not for them, or they didn't like the story. But like for them to say, "Oh, I was expecting something different," not me. I don't know why.
Exactly, and I think maybe the second one is better than I think it is. It's just that, like I say, the lead guy, his intonation, the constant like, "Oh, Pooh, no, Pooh, Pooh, no, Pooh, oh, Pooh, but we were friends,
Yeah, yeah,
Pooh, Pooh, Pooh," and
yeah.
just like, ah, and that might have
He
just
he
taken me
goes
out of it.
overboard, way
It might.
overboard.
It might have been that put me off. The film might actually be better. I don't know. I can't decide. I don't
Actually,
think
because
so,
now
but
that
I
I'm thinking
suspect.
back at it, I think I did a review on it when it came. No, I didn't. I was going to. I did a review on the first movie, but I think I did remember enjoying it a little like overall, a little more than the first one. Just like
Yeah.
aspects that fell flat for sure,
I seem to
and
remember
the casting
there's
was one of them.
isn't there a big fight in like the big gang fight kind of thing near the end of it in the
Oh,
woods?
I couldn't
And it
tell you.
go, or is that maybe that's this one? But it's like it feels
Oh, this
like a
one,
kind,
yeah, yeah. When they all like get their asses kicked by Pooh.
yeah, that's like a massive fight in the like a kind of head to head fight. Well, yeah, you know, you mentioned it.
That's the sequel. Yeah, when with that cool
Yeah,
kill with the bear trap and then he throws it and it pulls the girl's head off. That's fucking
yeah.
cool. I love that effect.
The hot tub or swimming pool one. That's this one, isn't it?
Yeah, is it the hot tub? Yeah, the
I
swimming
think
pool's this one.
because that's the lead or the actress who she's doing quite a few films. I think she's making her own film. Natasha Tassini. Yeah, she's in
Yeah,
quite a
I
lot of
talked
things.
to her when the movie came out briefly on Instagram.
Right, yeah, because I remember her. She was on something with Gareth a while ago, and she
That's right.
seems really like bubbly personality. So
Yeah,
maybe she's gonna do her own.
I'm glad she's doing well.
A lot
doing
of this
projects.
level of British horrors being made
Yeah.
now, off the back of this being successful. Really,
It really was. How did this do with the? Let me see. How did this do with the box office? Winnie the Pooh.
well,
And
I
the
think
budget,
it just
let's see.
did well because it's literally been sold to so many different like streaming services, but also if you go to Asda, which I think is Asda Target in the UK. Is it Target? Might be. There's a big, you could buy them for like say £5. They would be there in the entertainment section.
Listen to this. The budget is $50,000, and it made 7.7 million. That's not bad at all.
It's a hit.
Not bad at all.
And if you think they've made so much money from selling it everywhere, at one point it was on Netflix,
like
then
you
it
said,
was
the
on
streaming
Tubi,
site,
Prime,
physical releases.
and the physical releases. It's one of the last ones that I remember seeing in supermarkets.
Yeah.
And I imagine if it's in Asda, then it'll be in Target in the US as well.
So here, the shared universe and other projects. I'm looking at my laptops right here. That's the benefit of doing it on the phone here. I can use look stuff up a lot easier. Bambi Bambi the Reckoning. Then there's Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, and then there is The Adventures of Pinocchio, and another one called Pinocchio Unstrung.
Right.
And then there's supposed to be like Sleeping Beauty, The Mad Hatter, and then a few other things. I don't know. They're going like real out there with all of this shit. They also.
I'm worried about what they're going to do with Pinocchio.
Oh no! You want to hear? You want to hear more? You want to hear more craziness? This is going to crush some people. This is going to crush some people's dreams and childhoods. Frank Waterfield is in speculation. Also expressed interest in making films about Thor, as well as copyrighted franchises such as Teletubbies, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and the Powerpuff Girls.
Wow! Well, they've already done. They've already done Teletubbies in 28.
They did, didn't they?
Later.
Teletubby movie. I didn't see it. But.
In the Bone. Well, they mentioned Teletubbies because the clever thing about the Bone Temple is it kind of goes into that period of time when media just stopped because of the zombie Holocaust. So things like whatever was popular in 2000 and whenever the first 28 years later came out, that's when culture stopped. So things like Teletubbies
That's right.
become this like really deified, thing that everyone references. So the bad guys are all like hocked up on their Teletubby custard and everything. They're all like into the Teletubbies and they dress like Jimmy Savile because around that time Jimmy Savile was in their Big Brother. He was in Celebrity Big Brother.
Okay.
And so it's literally like that's when culture stopped. So I find that quite interesting, really. But yeah, I'm worried about what they're going to do with Pinocchio's nose. Is it going to be a Clockwork Orange type?
I just got that great mental image. I mean, there's been not really a good Pinocchio movie. I mean, Pinocchio's Revenge from like the 90s, early 90s or late 80s, something like that. I think maybe it was later than that. I don't know. But that movie's like the only Pinocchio movie I know and I've seen, and then I don't remember it being good.
No, I can't imagine.
Oh, here we go.
It's going to be a tricky one.
Here's Piglet.
So Tigger couldn't be in this because Disney put a stop on them doing it.
Yeah, he wasn't in. Tigger wasn't in the first Winnie the Pooh book or novel, something like a story. So Winnie the Pooh and Piglet entered the public domain like a year earlier than Tigger did. Then that's why they couldn't use him. And then that's why they could use him 2 years later or whatever with when he entered public domain.
Right. Please, Piglet, no. Oh no, sorry, it's not the other guy. It's this guy. There's got to be a lot of screaming from Christopher Robin though, because you can't kill him. You can't.
And I remember him saying over and over again, like, "Pooh, we used to be friends. Please don't, Pooh. We love you. Help me, Pooh."
And all the kids are watching this, going, "You love Pooh."
Tasha's question was also, "What's Pinocchio's nose gonna do?"
You're a Pooh lover. There's something wrong with Piglet. He just killed my wife.
That's a great. Country has a great point right there and stuff. If all it takes to ruin a childhood is horror adaptations of a character, then can you really say you had a childhood? Spot on, man. I mean, that's why I'll never understand those type of comments from people who say like, "Oh, it's ruining my childhood because they're making a sequel, even, or they're making a new franchise or a legacy franchise to a show that they grew up with, or anything like that." Or a horror adaptation, like you said, like the Banana Split they did. They did so many we've gotten at this point of turning with Mickey Mouse now and Steamboat Willie, like you said, Matt. So many of those fucking movies.
If you don't like it, don't watch it. Like, if you
I mean, like with anything, literally anything in life.
I don't think I'd make a good Christopher Robin, Stacey. I don't think I'd make a good Christopher Robin because I don't think I'm posh enough. I think it has to be somebody quite southern and well-to-do. I imagine like a public schoolboy kind of character. I'm too northern, I'm afraid, for this. You wouldn't get a northern Christopher Robin.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Nice little 13 and a half minute cold open.
Yeah. It's like Scream. No, it's not.
I remember this movie being very dark, like not like subject matter, but the color, the lighting dark. But it looks a little lighter than I remember, and that's probably because I remember ripping this off the torrent, like the day it hit theaters, and they usually are darker and stuff because they're bootleg. But
some of it
a little bit of an improvement.
The kind of the color is fine. What they've overdone is the grain. Like the scratchy grain that's like
the big net looking
a bit cap cutty,
Yeah,
it's a bit.
I get what they're going for too.
But you'd slow it. Yeah, you'd slow it right down. It's like too.
Yeah, it's too uniform. The speed setting.
Yeah,
the speed setting's too high.
Yeah, it's like a uniform, scratchy, effect.
Which I don't even know why they'd use that, because I use CapCut for editing and stuff, and I know all those filters and effects. They have ones that are grainy like that without those long streaks and like parallel lines and stuff, or that speed, like even. you can get that same effect without it being overbearing. Not that it's
Oh, hey,
overbearing, but a little much.
yeah, I think that's it. And you can also you can grade it down. You can
Yeah,
put you can slow it down so that it's not as uniform. So if you're only doing a 30-second thing there, then you don't need
yeah,
it the same thing to be on repeat 8 times.
yeah. No, exactly. It's like when you put an effect on, right, in CapCut or editing software, and it's one of those repeating effects. Like, and it's like someone uses it as a transition, so it's like opens up, then it opens up again, and it opens up again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was like Russian dolls.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, we're not seeing Natasha yet. I know your friend Gareth, Natasha. She's not made it
Oh,
to the film
yeah.
yet.
Oh, it's not yet.
Gareth was blushing when he was having a chat with her. He was all. No, he wasn't really. I'm joking. He was the most professional presenter I saw that day.
I was just wondering why I didn't see Gareth, and I just realized because he's in your chat, not mine. I was like,
Okay.
looking at my laptop. I was like, "Where the fuck is he?" I was like, "I don't know. I've never had a block for, and he's a mod, and that's why." But I forgot it's listed, and it shows all of them together on the screen here.
So now we've got we're in the house and going through.
Yeah,
A lot of this film and the next film is like the worst bits of the film are where they're talking about trauma because
yeah,
everyone's just like, yeah, I know we need to set up the next, you know,
yeah. I
kill
mean,
or
the
whatever.
dialogue isn't too great either throughout both of these
Yeah,
movies.
the tension building. I mean, I'm not looking to just pick this apart. They're not great
Yeah,
at building the tension, but what they lack in that they make up for in sort of creativity with the special effects and the
yeah,
physicality.
absolutely.
The physicality of the actors playing the monsters and playing the character.
Yeah,
They're
they do a
actually
great
really
job.
good. Their movement's really good. It's a bit like when like David Howard Thornton. You know how his movements. I saw another
Yeah,
film with
yeah.
him in. It might have been one of these ones. Maybe you could have a look. I don't know.
Well,
Um,
Screenboat he was in, and then the Mean One he was in.
the meme one. That's the one where you could really see
Okay.
the way he
Yeah, yeah, how
moves.
he
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
his mannerisms. I honestly, I mean, he's a great actor, David. I love the Terrifier movies, and I didn't finish Screamboat. Actually, I threw that on the other night or like last week,
Oh,
something
I
like
haven't
that.
seen that.
And for 20 minutes, and then I lost interest or like said, I'm not in the mood for this. And that happens all the time, like 2, 3 times in a row before I settle on a movie finally, usually. But I ended up shutting it off. But I've seen the Mean One, and I don't remember much from it. It's
No,
fun. I remember it was
nothing
fun, but
much
like nothing
happens.
great. But I
Yeah,
want to
nothing much
see
happens.
him act. Like he
Yeah,
could play the silent, psychopath with the great mannerisms. Excellent. Like he can do that so well, and we all know that. But we never see his face. He never had his fucking speaking role or anything. I don't think he's ever
this is
uttered a line
it.
of dialogue.
This is
Like,
it. You need to know if he'll be like the next Robert England or whether he's just
yeah,
gonna continue being a boogeyman
like
kind of character that you
exactly, or like a
never hear say
Jason,
anything.
but with more
Yeah,
personality. It's just like
yeah.
someone you never see their face, you never hear their voice. And I know he has the acting talent. The guy's a phenomenal actor. If you've ever seen any of his Joker acting reels and stuff from back in the
Oh, a
day,
little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
he does a great job as the
Good
Joker.
point.
So I mean, he can do a really. I'm sure he has a lot of range, and he just has to stop being typecast in the horror community, especially in the horror genre, as the silent psychopathic killer. He also did in Stream. He played another silent killer. That's four
Okay.
right there. So I want to see his face more and see him,
Oh,
actually acting.
yeah. I didn't finish that stream. I started watching that. I didn't finish it.
Oh, the movie Stream.
I,
Yeah, it's not good.
I got till they're in the hotel and um the kid. Oh no, the girl goes out to party with the two dudes and the parents are still asleep in the room.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Yep.
and then I think I don't know. There was something else.
Yeah, no, it fell asleep or lost interest, rightfully so.
Yeah, I can't remember what happened. Where is this? Where did they film this? It's interesting because I read that this
Gareth.
had to be funded by this had to be funded by America in some way because the copyright still was owned by A.A. Milne in the UK. So the copyright is it's in public domain in America, but not in public domain until next year in the UK.
Yeah.
So actually, 2027 is when it's public. When Winnie the Pooh is public domain over here.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys get everything fucking late.
I think
So
it's
much
because
later.
it has to be a certain amount of years after the death of the author for it to work over
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
So, but I'm just wondering, how did we make that work then? We must have got some of the funding from America or something like that. But it's definitely
Yeah.
in England. It's filmed in England, this, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm almost sure it is.
I mean, it looks
Right?
like somewhere
Let me
down
see.
south, like Suffolk or somewhere like that.
I mean, maybe it wasn't. Let's see. Let me see. Filming location. Production.
Like Nottingham, maybe, or somewhere like that. Because I think Gareth's friend Natasha's from the Midlands. I remember.
Yeah, it was
from her
in
interview.
East Sussex.
Oh, okay, Sussex, right?
East Sussex, and then some sets, in some studio.
Well, this will be some Airbnb somewhere where they're at the moment.
Yeah, so over in Sussex.
So Amber Doig Thorne, isn't
Mhm.
she Isn't she like a producer as well? And she's made tons of these kind of films, or am I thinking of something?
Oh, I don't know. Is she? Yeah.
Maybe.
Which one is she? Is she this one that's lingering on right now? The blonde?
She plays Alice. Not
I don't
the
know.
one.
The characters to me are all the same in this movie.
Yeah.
That's one thing. It doesn't
Well,
excel that either.
So the one
character
on
development.
screen, not the one on screen now with the long eyelashes, because that's
Yeah.
Natasha.
Okay.
What's it?
Yeah. I remember her.
So, I think Alice is the main one who was being interviewed with the dark hair, who's being interviewed by the psychiatrist or whoever that was at the beginning.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I like this redhead. I don't know why she has to die first.
What's she? Oh, I don't know.
There's not that many. You know that in slashers, it's almost always the hottest chick in the movie to get killed first.
Yeah, that'd happen. That'd be me. I'd be the first one to go.
Yeah. Boom. Yeah, that's the first minute mark. Give me the intro kill, my friend.
He's just too handsome. I'm afraid we had to kill him.
Then you find out it's a movie like Irreversible or Memento, where that's actually the end sequence.
Yeah.
It's the end of the movie. You go, oh, shit.
Or I was cut completely, or it doesn't matter. It was the bit before the credits thing and it doesn't count.
Well, if it's cut completely, nobody would even know it was there in the first place, so it'll only be a shame to you.
It was made in 8 days, this film.
This movie? 8 days?
Yeah, which makes you ask the question, what were they doing for the other 7 days? No, I'm joking.
Right?
I kid.
I can't imagine it taking longer than a week or two. Filming, just filming.
It'd take me a week to get in the suit as Winnie the Pooh. I've been in costumes,
and I like
things,
how they look.
Not easy.
I like how the design is of Piglet and
I do. I think that
they look
special
like
effects
masks
costume,
almost, but they're not. Like they're actual people. I mean, like they're animals, just like humanoid animals, right?
Yeah.
But they look like they can just be a bunch of fat, like beer belly rednecks, like with masks on. It looks like that's a possibility too.
Well, it could have. Well, you're right, and they could have done this really wrong, and it would have took everybody out of it, and it'd have just been like it'd have been laughable. And they did a really good job. The special effects, the makeup, costumes.
This is a great killer.
I think you were saying that. I haven't made up my mind on the lighting, but I mean, the fact that I can see her is better than 90% of the films that are around.
Yeah, exactly.
Him.
Because I remember not the first time I saw this, I couldn't hardly see anything here. I just noticed that you see her tits, she's naked here and stuff.
Oh, I thought she was just wearing like a flesh-colored tank
Yeah,
top.
no, she just had her tits out. Now she's getting
She,
smashed in
she,
the face. That's
she's just
terrible.
wearing flesh-colored flesh.
That's fine.
He's
That's
he's
cool.
got his shot. He's got his shock stick. He's like the Mountie from. Do you remember Mountie and wrestler in the?
Oh, yeah. You know what that reminds me of, this kill, but like it's the opposite direction they're shoved in there, and it's such a better kill, from Silent Night from 2012.
Oh, okay.
With the trash compactor, and the Santa killer he chops this woman's leg off first, so she's running away. And then he takes her, and she's got no top on, puts her in the trash compactor, and then just pushes her down into it. And she's screaming, like, it's fucking disturbing. And there's not a lot of kills in movies that disturb me. But the way that she puts the performance on, man, it's like, damn, I can't imagine.
Can you imagine being
out of it and stuff at the top of the machine?
Can you imagine being a plumber watching that? You'd be like, that's how you break a trash compactor. That's how it's going to take a lot of work to get that back up and running again.
Yeah, imagine getting it dropped off at your place.
Yeah,
all right,
like, what have you been doing? Oh man, what have you been doing with this?
You don't even want to know.
Yeah, and it's not under warranty. Like,
yeah, exactly. Now I gotta pay out of pocket for all this.
Yeah, jeez. This is supposed to be a half an hour job. This is going to cost call out fee plus.
Speaking of half-hour job, that's like what this one was doing to get ready. Like just with the brush, she's gonna.
I love how like they're just generic music is in these things. That's like girly getting dressed music. Yeah, kick back, relax, and
I'm trying to remember how the phones get taken out of play, or do they? I think there's just no reception.
Yeah, doesn't Winnie the Pooh just come along with a big
he breaks them?
Okay, yeah. I think so. Maybe.
That sounds familiar. That sounds right, actually. I think in the swimming pool scene.
Do you know this place here? It reminds me of they did a modern version of When a Stranger Calls.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of that place that the girl's in there.
It was 2005. Who was in that? Shannon Sosaman, or am I thinking of another?
Something I don't know. I just remember it being like she's babysitting, but it had like this kind of wood effect thing, and it was quite. I just remember thinking, it's quite a nice place. If I was going to get stalked and murdered by somebody who was
I would want to be in a place like that, right? Nice looking death location.
Yeah, maybe I was looking for houses at the time, and I was just like, make a note of that, see where it is.
Let me take a mental note of that. Let me store that info.
Imagine going to your estate agent and being like, I took some photos of this place. It's covered in blood, but just ignore the blood. This is the place that I'm looking for, something like this.
Yeah, just look at this image and just take the blood out and just ignore it from your mind like it's not important, because it's not. And just picture without all that. The brain matter too? Don't worry about that. Get rid of that too.
And they're like, why? How did it get like that? It doesn't matter. It's just let's say it was a movie.
So this is where we get a little like the only real exposition besides the intro and stuff with this cast of characters. So this girl was getting stalked, right, by this guy, or was it a boyfriend or something?
Something like that. Now that's why they think that this is what the uneasy feeling is that.
Yeah.
She's like, I spoke to the police and there's nothing they could do, which is something that people say in movies, but is also true.
Yeah. There is nothing they can do.
Yeah, it's
that's one of the most fucked up things in the legal systems everywhere. It's like, I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do. This person's harassing and stalking you and stuff. Let us know if it escalates and he does something more.
Yeah,
that's really how it is. Yeah. Until then, they can't do anything more than that. So it's like, all right, we'll wait for him to get, God forbid, kill you before we can act on it.
Yeah, or it's like that with most things. Like most things, you go to them. Can you? We'll make a note of it. It'll go into our system and then never to be heard of again. Yeah. So God forbid you've got Winnie the Pooh trying to kill you. They're not even going to listen.
No, not at all. They're gonna be. You
I
gotta
tried
say
that.
something else.
Yeah.
You gotta say something completely different when you call. Like, oh, what am I thinking of? There's a movie that this has been done probably a handful of times, but there's a movie where maybe in the last few years where they're making a phone call and they're like, someone's trying to kill them, but then like they know how ridiculous it's gonna sound, so they say something else, and then the cops come. I can't think of the fucking movie. It'll come.
Yeah,
to
they think of a thing that will like ring the right bell.
like that they'll actually respond to, because the truth is just ridiculous.
I go, oh my god, there's been an explosion in the donut factory and there's donuts everywhere. And like and now there's coffee's pouring out of the out of this tanker that's crashed nearby.
Oh, I can't. It's gonna drive me nuts what I'm thinking of.
Alice, who the fuck is Alice? Literally, who the fuck is Alice? I'm not sure. He's doing well in the conventions over here. Craig David Dowsett, who plays Winnie the Pooh, he's at so many conventions.
Yeah, I've seen some posts of him
in costumes as well.
Good for him.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Winnie the Pooh.
I mean, I feel like we're in a little bit of a slasher resurgence in the last maybe less than 10 years, around the last decade. Kind of when Terrifier blew up.
Yeah.
More so Terrifier 2. Ever since then, we've been in like a new slasher resurgence or renaissance.
And horror is like now a bit of a sexy thing. It's not like you go to conventions and it was mainly kind of smelly dudes. Now it's mainly like cosplaying young women.
Yeah. Like how Grateful Dead shows used to just be dirty looks, and then eventually, all sorts of people started going.
Yeah. This isn't what I remember. Pooh, what are you doing?
Yeah. And he looks like he's sad at first, Pooh. Like he remembers.
Yeah.
And like he's contemplating what he's saying.
He'd be like, I'm in public domain now, bitch.
Yeah, right? I can do whatever I want.
That'd be a great line, wouldn't it? But Pooh, you never used to behave like this. I'm in public domain. I can do whatever I want.
Decapitation. It's like a great pre-decap line.
That would be if we were going full meta, like 2008 sort of, when everything's meta.
So wait for 15 years from now when they have like the 9th sequel in this franchise, and that's like the Wes Craven's New Nightmare one. Maybe we'll get that line then eventually.
Maybe. Do you think that there'll be a reference to Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey in the new Scary Movie?
I wonder. I mean, maybe.
Let's prediction time.
They're going through a lot of. Actually, that's a good idea for a stream if you want to do something like that. Predictions on, like, have people in the chat and everybody guess and make predictions what movies are going to be in there. We know already like 16 or so that are from the trailers alone. Like, and the trailer is not too long. So I'm willing to bet there's a lot of other ones that are going to get some love in there. So maybe that's a good idea if you want to do that sometime soon.
Yeah, man. I can't remember any from the trailer, so
yeah, they did Terrifier, Weapons,
I think I remember Weapons.
Megan, Scream, obviously Ghostface is back.
Run,
Sinners. This is cool, the scene. He's just going nuts.
I'm not going to kill you, Christopher Robin, because there might be a sequel.
Yeah, exactly. We might need you for later.
But don't worry, if you don't want to do it.
I'm not going to commit to killing you now. Your fiance or whatever, she didn't matter for the sequel. That's why I killed her.
Yeah, she didn't get much. She didn't get much screen time.
Fucking landscaper right outside.
Do you not think that the poster or the teaser, it should literally have been just somebody just going, "Oh Pooh," like that, "Oh Pooh," like "Oh shit," like that would have been perfect.
That would have been a good tagline, like you used with the title.
Oh Pooh, yeah. Oh, Pooh.
I mean, the whippings are pretty they're good. Nothing like brutal, but that looks kind of good. The makeup on the back,
Yeah, it's like
a little dark,
really,
but
it's
it
like
sells
a hairy rope. It's a bit hairy. Is it like it? Oh, is it his girlfriend's hair? That is he
Oh, yeah?
scalped or is he whipping her with that?
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
actually,
just
that might be what it is. I never
he's
noticed that.
rubbing he's rubbing salt in the wounds. He's literally like using
like
his
like Art in Terrifier
yeah.
2. That motherfucker literally goes and grabs salt after like already
Oh
decimating
yeah.
half of this woman's body and rubs salt in her severed arm where her arm used to be and in her back and all the wounds on her. Man, that is such a disturbing scene. I still think Dawn's sequence hasn't been topped though in Terrifier.
Yeah, he's not a nice guy. He's not a nice guy at all.
Who are?
I'm go-
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I don't care what anybody else says.
I know. I don't
There's
think anyone's ever uttered the words before, but I think Art the Clown might be a serial killer.
I'm looking at a picture of him and me and my friend Rick, and he's just like this at us both. He's just like that. So he wasn't even
Oh,
nice
that's
to us
Country
in
just
person.
threw it in. It was Eeyore's tail that he was
Oh,
using to
okay.
whip. That's
Oh,
cool, actually.
no wonder
That's cool, actually.
EO was so sad.
He's Stacy at Scary Movie Top Gun parody scene. Yes or no? I can see it.
Yeah. What the Top Gun Maverick?
Yeah, Maverick.
I've still not seen that.
I haven't either.
Oh.
I'm not a fan of Top Gun. I'm not a fan of action movies, really.
I liked it. I liked Top Gun when I was a kid because I liked all the music from it and
the soundtrack, excellent.
Yeah, when I was a
sequence.
kid, everybody wanted to wanted aviators. Oh, here's Natasha.
Yeah, our little jacuzzi.
Have you heard the music is like honey, 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 honey. I would eat you all the time.
Yeah,
bit on the nose. Yeah. As Alan Partridge would say, this is a sex pond. I don't think we should call them hot tubs anymore. They should be called sex ponds.
Yeah, I remember they had to eat Eeyore to survive. I never noticed. I only saw this movie when it came out, and then maybe once after that. I never noticed that was his tail though, that he was using to whip Robins. That's cool. That's a cool little detail.
The amount of disease in this pond.
Imagine. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Okey-doke. So I'm going to give everybody a blow-by-blow commentary of this scene. So she's just doing selfies of herself in the pond. You can, if you're watching with us, just think in terms of time, we are 37 minutes and 57 seconds, 58. We're just turned on to 38 minutes into this film, where there's a very on-the-nose, sexy song about honey and making love. I don't know, and she's taking pictures of herself in the hot tub, as Alan Partridge would call it.
Making love on a bed of honey.
And then she's just zoomed in on her phone, and there's a giant Winnie the Pooh behind her. But I mean, come on, everyone's had that happen to them at least once.
Well, it happened to me last week.
Yeah, I was on the toilet and I looked. I was taking a selfie of myself, and then I looked at the selfie, and Winnie the Pooh was like literally stood behind me when I was on the toilet. It's really weird.
No, dude, I'm saying that was me in the Winnie the Pooh costume.
Oh,
I was walking your ass, and unfortunately, there's nothing nobody could do about it.
I was having a Winnie the shit. Are you stalking Maria? What, dressed as Winnie the Pooh? Why did they automatically think that this guy is not only going to stalk their friend, he's going to dress up as a beloved childhood character? Because that's what stalkers do. They completely dress up as just something not related to.
I mean, I could see if maybe the girl, whatever the main character who had the stalker, said that the stalker was very into Winnie the Pooh, obsessed fan or something, then it would justify and add even more of a mystery. Maybe that is the stalker. He's dressed like Winnie the Pooh. He's a fucking lunatic. But that's not
maybe
how it is. And her
maybe
tits are
that's
buoyant as hell, man. I gotta say, I mean, they are very buoyant. They don't go under the water.
I think they're going to have to be if she's going to stay alive.
Yeah. Oh, there they are. Piglet and
she's
Winnie are right behind her.
she's saved it. She's done that as a safety precaution. She's inflated it herself. It's like pulled the thing up.
Yeah.
Here are the dudes.
All right, we're good.
Here are the guys. Now, if you're saying about the boyfriend, if the boyfriend was a big fan of Winnie the Pooh, that could also be the reason why she split up with a fully grown man who's a massive fan of Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, exactly. And that explains what drove him nuts. I mean, in a way, this is her fault.
Yeah, maybe she was going out with. She was like, if you could just be into something cooler, like
terrible.
I don't know, the Teletubbies.
Oh, this is a great kill. This is my favorite kill in the movie.
Just lifting her away, man.
With the car here.
Just taking her off. Oh, did they rip her in half?
Oh, and he drives over her head, crushes her skull.
It's amazing how she's recovered from that, because she has been in other movies. Like,
I know, right? It's like she's got access to some type of fucking experimental science that the rest of the public is not available. Like, we don't have access to it, and it's wrong.
Right, and
wrong.
It's amazing that she's like had her head fully smashed in like that, and like she's such a good actress that I believe she's had her head fully smashed in. And
that reminded me for some reason from a scary movie when Shannon Elizabeth is like, "Oh, am I supposed to run now, crazy killer?" And they're like, "Oh, I broke my leg." I'm just a severed head, and she goes all nuts like that. That's a great scene.
Yeah.
And one thing about this movie, the score we didn't mention. It's actually pretty good because before this even came on or anything, I remembered it.
Yeah, the score is good. Some of the songs that they play in different situations.
Yeah, I mean that's iffy, and that looks great with the eye popping out and the head squishing. That's a great kill.
You're right about the score, though. I remember thinking that too. It feels like a proper movie score.
Yeah, like, and if I could remember the melody. Even though it's a very simple melody, and it kind of sounds like the Shark Tank theme when you think about it, but a little bit. But if I can remember the melody to a score to a movie like this, that you did something right. You made a little bit of a catchy jingle there, and it's effective.
The eye comes out. I feel like it's those things that you had when you were a kid, where you had the glasses with the eyes on them, and you pressed a button, and the eyes came out, and they're on like a string.
I know what you mean. Yep.
I felt like,
or even the rubber things, those rubber when you squeeze them in the
eyes,
pop out like that.
Yeah. What were they called? Like Lycaballs or something?
Yeah, I don't remember. They probably knockoffs after knockoffs.
Yeah. Mad balls.
They see your naked dead body like that. That sucks. It's gotta suck dying in general, but like being completely naked when you die and then have to look like just naked and embarrassed while you're dead.
Oh, totally. It's a bit on the like.
It's cruel, right?
Yeah, and seeing it is like, this is how crazy. So near where I walked my dog the other day, I was walking along. Yeah. There was a dead deer, like a baby deer that had been hit by a car, and it was at the side of the road. So I looked on our local Facebook group, and it was like, "Oh, we've reported it." So the next day, I thought, well, it'll be gone by now. So I walked along, and my dog was going crazy for sniffs because she's like that's her thing. She is that kind of dog that will go and was hundreds and hundreds of years of going getting stuff that have been shot and bringing it back. So she was going bonkers, and it was still there. But when you see things and they've been left for a long time, it's quite like I got quite emotional. Like I'm like, oh, I don't like that at all. I know some people like Tom Green he'd like rub himself in it or dress up in it, but like I was like, geez, that's quite. It got me like for a while. I was like, oh, it upsets me. Maybe I'm a softie. I don't know.
Dude, I'm a softie too. I'd be crying at fucking commercials and shit out of nowhere.
But I've never seen anyone have their head smashed by a hammer by a bear. So,
You know, that's a true point. And you know
so I
something I've
don't.
never seen before in a movie that was very disturbing. When I was watching, when I got in my usual every now and then giallo fucking loop where I was just watching or rewatching a bunch of them and watching some for the first time, and I threw on The Killer Still Among Us, and
Okay.
it's about the actual case of the monster of Florence, who was a serial killer. It's unsolved to this day in Italy, in
I
Florence.
think I have
And
seen it.
he went around killing couples, and it's loosely based on the case. But like it does kind of follow it a little bit, and there are some scenes that are exactly like what happened in real life. But
Hmm.
there's a scene because the killer goes around and he shoots couples on lovers' lanes that are fucking or making out, and then he mutilates the body parts of the female victim. And there's a
Right.
scene in practical effect at the end of that movie where he slices her nipple off, like a piece of her nipple off and shit, and then close
Oh, I
up
think
graphic
I've
detail.
seen
And then second, you see her vagina getting cut off in close up fucking detail, and then like it's removed and shit. Dude, it's the most. I've never seen anything like that, an effect like that in a movie. And not that I really care to ever again, but the effects
that.
work was good. It was fucking great. You got to hand it to good effects work when it's there, because if it looks realistic where you want to vomit, which is the reaction I had,
Yeah.
it's doing its job. You know, like
I,
they
th-
did a good job.
I think I saw that. Wasn't that in
Did you? Yeah,
on
it's
gold?
crazy.
They did the same thing in on Golden Pond as well. No, dude. Um,
Yeah,
no,
that was mad.
I think I saw it, but I think they cut the one that I saw. I think they cut that. You saw the
Um,
nipple thing, but you didn't see the other bit.
oh no, yeah, the vagina part goes on for like
Mm.
literally like over a minute.
Yeah, because I think I
And
watched a
it's the
version of it where
it
they.
was the 80s and shit, so there was still bush and stuff. So like they used that for a lot of the like to hide the effects work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. I mean that movie, Gore in Venice is another very violent movie. And I mean, Cannibal Ferox, I just did the deep dive on. That was a real fun video. I mean, and making as much fun talking about that movie as humanly possible because of the how dark the movie is, subject wise.
Well, you're right though. I mean, that was the Bush era, wasn't it? I remember he was still in power then, so. Um,
Good one.
I think that's how he got his name actually.
Yeah, yeah, right. It came from that.
Yeah,
Came
from
from
that.
came from fashion trends of yours.
Yeah, yeah. They're all like, everyone was like, "We love Bush, we love Bush," and they were like, "Hey,
It's
this
like,
guy's
yeah, we
popular.
do. Yeah,
We
we
need,
do.
we yeah, we need,
Nowadays, I don't know.
yeah, we
That's
need to
what it
vote
was.
for this guy." And it was just a massive confusion, really.
Hell, they were arguing in Florida over it. They hated it so bad.
Yeah. I love you too. Shit. I'm doing a bit of I'm doing a bit of acting now, and this is my real. If I tell you to leave, you run out the door as fast as you can. Zoe, no, I'm coming with you. Don't leave without. I'm not leaving without you. There you go. Scene.
There you go.
Oh,
And or just make
it's
that the
Pig.
end theme. Finn.
Yeah, yeah. It's Piglet.
Yeah, the first time I saw this because of how dark it was, the copy, I couldn't tell who was Piglet and who was Pooh sometimes because
Yeah,
I feel like they could have differentiated them a little bit more, even though I mean they are different looking, but when it's dark,
yeah.
it's hard to
Well,
tell sometimes.
He's not really got like a massive pig nose. He's got more of a boar's teeth.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
he's more like
That's what gives it
Piglet's.
away.
Yeah,
That it's him.
Piglet's not a boar. Like he's pretty
No, he's
interesting
not.
guy. No,
Yeah, that's another good point. Yeah, he's a pig. Why the fuck does he have those? Because
he's
it's
not
supposed
called.
to be
He's not called.
scarier.
Yeah, he's not called Borlet.
Yeah, Piglet. He ain't a bore. Take
Yeah.
those fucking things off his face.
Hey, Gary, how's it
That
going?
might actually be why they added it. Because they thought, like I just did, they might look too similar. Let's throw on these friggin' boar tusks. Oh, that looks more different. You can differentiate them a bit. And for me, it still didn't work half the time with how dark it is.
They need to have a big square, big circular nose snout and a massive curly tail. And then, like, the tail is so big and long then
Yeah,
you're like, oh,
exactly.
that's obviously a pig. What other animal has a curly tail?
I mean,
Yeah,
Tigger.
we're out
Is there a
we're out in the
third
woods.
movie supposed to come out with this? Is there like a second
I,
sequel?
isn't the Pooniverse one where they're all together? Isn't that going to have Winnie the Pooh in it? Isn't that going to be the
Oh, okay. So that's like all the characters so far, but so Pooh's going to be in
essentially?
that one.
Yeah, essentially, it's going to be like the first Avengers film.
Okay, so I hate all
Yeah.
those Marvel movies.
So this
I
one,
haven't
this
watched a superhero movie in I don't even know.
so this one
15
must have
years.
been. This one's like Captain America, the first one, or maybe Iron Man. I don't know, Pigman. Oh well, she did say I'm not leaving without you. I mean, you're gonna have to.
Technically, you're right.
You're gonna have to, yeah, or you're gonna have to collect up all her bits. That would make sense if Roger Jackson. Carrie is saying that Roger Jackson's going to be talking for Piglet in the next Pooh movie. That makes sense because he's doing a lot of stuff over in the UK. He's
hey, Carrie.
So I think maybe that's it.
You're coming.
So he's going to be.
The other
He's going to be like, "Do you like bacon? Do you like sausages?"
I want to see.
Daddy,
Are
would you
there
like some
any other
sausages?
characters? There's Tigger, Piglet, Pooh. There's no. Are there any other ones in that whole IP?
Isn't there like a female owl? Oh no, there's an owl dude. There's like an old owl guy.
Right. But were they in too?
Well, that's
Wasn't
it. It all depends if they were in
yeah.
the book. In the first book, yeah.
No, in the sequel to this, is an owl in it, and one of the other ones, like briefly.
Maybe.
I think they are. They're like it's two of them, like owl and I don't know. I don't know the fucking characters. I would have said sloth or falcon. I mean, and they're both wrong, but that's how little I know about Winnie the Pooh.
What about the gummy bears? Are they in it? Are they going to be in it?
All
Gummy
of
Bear
them.
reboot, yeah.
All of them, the entire bag.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, that has to be something. They'll turn that into a possessed train movie.
Well, it's already quite dark, really. Like when Thomas doesn't do as
I
he's
never
told,
really watched it.
They lock him in brick him in his tunnel.
I can just see it. Tom,
abuse him.
Thomas the Tank Engine. Tom used to be a very nice engine. Till one day he got tired of being fucked with by all the people riding him constantly, day in, day out. So
he went off the rails.
He went off the rails, literally. And he ended up going on a crazy adventure and taking all his passengers hostage.
He's like
someone
Joe
has
Pesci.
to save the day.
Yeah, they got Joe Pesci doing his voice. Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like, I was railing. He's like, I was railing this chick.
Dude, we gotta get Joe Pesci that script. We gotta write a script for Joe Pesci about this.
I amuse you. I'm a train over. What am I?
What am I? What am I? A fucking train?
What am I? A fucking train? I'm here to.
I love that movie so much. I gotta do a video soon. I've been saying for a while. The next one of the next non-horror ones will be Wolf of Wall Street because I did 4 Martin Scorsese deep dives so far. Goodfellas, Casino, After Hours, and
if you ever do Silence
and Shutter Island, and which one?
If you ever do Silence, I'd love to see it.
Oh, that's one I haven't seen in a long while.
So, who are they eating, by the way, now?
Yeah, I get confused halfway through this movie because the pacing kind of slows down a bit too. So your attention span just wanders from it.
It's they're dipping them in honey, so they're literally honey roasting, barbecuing these people.
Kind of like House of Wax, which I'm gonna be. That's the next deep dive coming. There's gonna be House of Wax in 2005, the remake with Paris Hilton.
I thought you were gonna say there's it's a bit like that, but with honey. I was like,
yeah, exactly. That's where I was going with it. Yep.
Yeah, House of Honey.
Them making human wax figures, pouring hot wax over them, but this you're getting honeyfied.
Yeah, it's like body of evidence,
possibly eaten later on because you're covered in honey, and they love honey.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, Pooh loves honey. Does Piglet like honey? I'm sure he does too. I think I've seen his hand in a poo jar,
Sure.
in a honey jar, not a poo jar.
I saw him fully with his hand in Pooh's jar.
Yeah, okay. See, so it's
yeah.
definitely happened multiple
Well,
times.
maybe that was some
Obviously.
fan fiction I was watching. Alice.
Carrie mentioned
Alice.
stage fright, but I don't think she meant like the Austin McKelly Suave stage fright in the 80s.
Alice. Zoe. Where's Zoe, Alice? I thought I was Zoe. No, you're Alice. Which one am I
That's right.
again?
This is the one that's been there for a while, right? They've like been keeping her captive, I think.
Right. They could come back at any time. This giant pig and bear, which we're taking very calmly. That it's not. It's just something that happens everywhere all the time. Oh yes, that stage fright. Yeah, I've seen that too.
Oh yeah, you mentioned the owl. Yes,
I like any kind of theatery sort of stuff like that, like opera and stuff. Yeah, they're all good.
Oh, there's no delay, Carrie. We both talk a lot and excited, and we're talking over each other sometimes. There's no connection issues now on your side, right? None. Having none.
I don't think so. Just get giddy. We're just giddy. A couple of giddy kids.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a few months since me and Matt have streamed, so we're just happy to be hanging out.
We're like two little young schoolgirls, giddy.
That's it. On their way to house from Japan. We just watched that the other night. Me and Mike synthesized.
This Christopher Robin. This Christopher Robin is a little bit more muscular than the other one, so that's why we're getting the full Michael Hutchins Jesus pose. Or not Michael Hutchins. Let's say. What's the guy from The Doors? My mind's gone blank.
Morrison?
Jim Morrison. Why couldn't I? All I wanted to say then
was Jim Morrison.
And I was just like, all I could think of was the wrestler John Morrison.
Yeah, this guy, they finally found Robbins, and now he's all whipped to hell.
Pose, yeah. I notice when people do those kind of poses like that, it's always very sexy. It's always like, boom. They're like proper serving their kind of thing. Like, if you were really you were on your last legs and you'd just be like, you'd look so like, just floppy and unattractive. Yeah, but in movies, you're like, it's like Vogue.
I like how this woman strung up like Jesus. And they're gonna do God knows what to her. I know this nerdy looking one, doesn't she? She dies. I don't think she survives, right? It's only the one who the trauma, the one with the stalker.
The only one that we actually learn anything about.
Yeah, exactly. The only character we get any type of info on.
It's Pooh and Piglet. Right, you're talking crazy. What are you talking about? What I don't get here is Winnie the Pooh a thing in their universe? Is Winnie the Pooh a book that everyone read? If so, when Christopher Robin was taking his girlfriend to meet them, was she not just going, what the fuck are you talking about? It's a kid's book. And he's going, no, actually, I am the Christopher Robin from the book. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah? Oh, really? That's interesting.
Like, well, it doesn't make sense, does it? If they're all like, it's Pooh and Piglet, and everyone's like, oh, right, yeah, okay, I know who they are. How would they know who they are unless those books are a thing, or the films, or the TV shows?
That's a good point.
So it doesn't make any sense for Christopher Robin. Like, she'd instantly think he was insane, because she'd be like, no, you're taking me to visit the... It'd be like me saying to you, oh, by the way, I'm best friends with Goofy and Pluto. When I was a kid, I used to hang out with Goofy and Pluto.
Yeah, bring them food.
Yeah, like, unless I took you to Disney World or something. And then we're like, those are just people in a costume.
Expect me to go with you and be like, all right, cool, I support you because I believe you.
Yeah, so
But
whose
you
brain
never
are we
know.
in?
Maybe
It could be like Tasha's saying, it could be like somebody's weird like wet dream fantasy kind of thing that they're
yeah,
writing
exactly.
after just reading it.
Carrie,
But I don't.
what movie did I spoil, Carrie? This one? Because we've been spoiling this shit forever. And you've seen this movie. So it was another one I
Um,
brought up, right? We bring
I
up
don't
so many
know.
movies.
Maybe the Teletubbies. Okay, you're
Well,
gonna be
someone really
fine.
wanted to ruin childhood.
They just need to take her and give her a bath now. I think
Yeah,
she
it should
could
be fine.
just
She'll
use
be
the
fine.
hot tub. Just use the hot tub for a bit. It's got a bit
Yeah,
of
there you
brain in it, but don't worry.
go. Yeah, just like if you're looking to show that picture to others, just ignore that, block that out again, like usual. Imagine that without the blood and brains.
Woody the
See
Pooh,
that
brains and honey.
always works. That system always works.
Yeah, I'm gonna go off on my own looking for this. There, he's gonna hear her.
I like Piglet's
Don't.
little scream or
Oh
squeal,
man,
as the caption
how
said.
how how bad was that muzzle from the gun? Then he's got chains around him. He looks like Rampage Jackson.
I know, I do like that edition. Which we were talking the other day about. There's a movie. Anyone in the chat who's seen it? Piglet from like this year or last year. It's on Tubi. Maybe it's on Prime
Oh,
too. But it has nothing to do with the creators of this movie and this whole universe. But it's another, just fucking Piglet rip-off horror movie where Piglet's a slasher. I never had any desire to see it. I keep passing by it. Anytime I'm on Tubi and see it. Anybody see it? Or have any thoughts on that? Because I mean, just to let me know, because I'll never watch it.
they just need to go in a different direction. Now, it'd be like Piglet PI or like do we need to? We've had
That's
Wolf
funny.
Cop, but we've never had a Pig Cop.
Yeah, Piglet PI. It's great.
Do we need to just go a different direction? Oh, he's like, and sleep. He just gives her the Vulcan death grip then. He's just like, and sleep.
You know what the theme reminds me a little bit of? Just because it's a crescending note pattern, but it's a different melody. Dead Alive or Brain Dead.
Oh, could be a reference point from low budget point of view.
Maybe. It's close. It's just it descends chromatically, but there's a little bit difference in between.
Oh,
But it does remind me of that.
No poo. Yeah, there's not as many no poos in this. But I bet if we did a drinking game in the second film, every time he's like poo, no poo.
Oh yeah,
honestly,
you'd be dead
we'd be
by
hammered.
halfway through.
Yeah.
Most people would be dead. What's up, Ben? I want a
Hello, Ben.
heffalump or
I want a heffalump.
I want a
all
snuffleupagus
night.
or killer snuffleupagus.
Yeah, that'd be good. He was. I like Snuffy. He was good. Killer Elmo.
You don't want that.
Elmo. I read
Killer
that as
Elmo's
like
great.
I want a heffalump horror as like I want a heffalump all night and party every day.
Remember the Banana Splits movie from 2017, 2018, 15, something like that?
I do. I saw
what
that.
What do you think of that?
Once they got inside the studio, it wasn't as good.
Sucked? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I felt about it too.
First half was good. Second half, when they would get to the studio and it's just like I lost interest.
That was
too much. There was too much internal family bickering that I didn't care about. And
they didn't go anywhere. The kills were nothing to speak of, from what I remember. Wasn't it PG-13, or am I thinking wrong? Maybe it was R, but it didn't it didn't deserve the R rating, really.
It wasn't. Yeah, it didn't. It didn't shock me, darling.
No, like it's not like a movie like this. No. Like with kills that are like actually graphic and pretty gory at times.
So, this is Jessica now. She's also in Return of Krampus, which is not... There's a lot of British Krampus films as well now.
I've never seen a Krampus movie besides the one with Adam Scott.
I haven't. I've only seen that one, but there's a lot of British ones now.
Oh, you've only seen that one too? All right, good. I'm not alone.
Yeah. I think it's.
Yeah,
I
there's a
think it's.
lot of them, right? There's like 15 of them shits.
I think it's these people. Yeah, man.
That's a lot. Why would you want all that?
Yeah, guys, if you're not seeing a comment, they'll be on the screen. It's just that some of them will be on my channel, some of them will be on JT's channel. Both of them will be on the main screen.
Yeah,
underneath JT's.
Yeah,
lovely face.
I was confused when we first started because there's two streams, right? You're doing vertical and horizontal. Is that a new thing? That's a new thing, right?
I mean, yeah, I do it.
I've been positioning myself because I said I'm on my phone, so that I'm not used to it. My camera's this way, so I'm looking like I got to look at it, but I'm not looking at the screen. But then I'm looking at the vertical, and I'm like right off screen when I'm in the middle on this screen, and I'm like trying to fucking balance or whatever. It don't matter.
Honestly, I forget that I do it. To be honest, I just think, why not?
There's a weave in and out. It don't matter. Never has anyway. So it wouldn't matter in vertical form either.
That's gotta hurt.
No, it definitely hurts. Everything in this movie hurts.
So they got that through their head, and then the next line is, "Can we have a minute?" Like, you've just seen somebody impaled. Can we just take a minute and process this, please, guys? Because
Oscar the Killer Grouch. Carrie, we're doing we're doing the dual stream thing. That's why you can't see comments. That's why I can see Garrett's earlier and somebody else's too. It's whoever's stream, whose channel you're on. That's but it all pools together in the StreamYard.
If I'm correct in thinking that this wood in the story, I think, is supposed to be in Nottingham, but what you said, this is in Sussex, so rather than the Midland. Yeah, so this is quite far down south then in the country.
Because 100 Acre Woods, right? That's the name of the woods in the Winnie the Pooh story.
And I think it's based, and I could be wrong, but I think it's based on like somewhere in Nottingham, but maybe I'm getting it mixed up with Robin Hood. Who knows?
Yeah, Robin Hood is not. Yeah, maybe.
It's Sherwood Forest, which does exist.
Yeah, Robin Hood. I definitely.
But this is blurring everything because obviously I now think that Winnie the Pooh is real.
It's a man, dude. It's a man. It's a man, baby. It's a man with a mask. That's all it is. A man with a mask. A weird redneck with a Pooh mask. And I think his whole childhood memories was Robbins was molested by these old redneck men in Pooh and in Piglet and Eeyore mask and shit. And you got Stockholm syndrome and ended up thinking they were his best friends. And then that's why he comes back. They've been crazy the whole time and that they really exist. There's the hidden meaning of this movie. Boom. Wow. That's exactly what it was written as.
They hit it well.
Yeah, I know, right? All it takes a twisted mind to uncover the real mysteries below.
These are not the kind of hillbillies that we have we don't really have hillbillies in the UK. These are more like rockers that you'd see at a Judas Priest concert or something.
Yeah. I never got big into Judas Priest. I mean, I'm a Iron Maiden fanatic since high school, middle school.
Judas Priest,
but I never got big into them.
Judas Priest and Scorpions was my first gig.
Scorpions are great too.
Yeah,
but they got some great songs, Breaking the Law, and
yeah.
I mean, a handful. What was their big album in the late '80s or mid '80s?
Smell the Glove? No.
Not maybe Breaking the Law was the name of the album. But there was another one too.
Yeah, I can't remember.
But like Iron Maiden, I can name every single album from their self-titled, Killers. What the fuck is the other one?
I like the Japanese one.
Peace of Mind, Power Slave.
Is it called Senjutsu or something? Ninjutsu?
Oh yeah, maybe. Oh, what Ninjutsu?
They made a beer because they do Iron Maiden do the beer at what used to be my local brewery, Robinson's, and they did a sake flavored beer for that album, and Eddie's wearing Eddie's wearing the kind of traditional, you know,
I love
samurai gear. Really cool.
What
It's
a
really
great
cool
logo. Not logo, but mascot. What a great mascot.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, take that.
Hey, what's up, Sean? How you doing, buddy?
Fine.
Long time no see. How you doing? Hope all is well.
Hammer fight. Not MC Hammer, just regular hammers.
Hammer time.
He's like, oh.
Now Winnie is pissed.
Winnie's just like, you broke that prop bottle on my head.
Fist thwacking. I love how the subtitles say thwacking.
Do you think when Winnie the Pooh balls his fist up like that, he's doing a reference to when Arthur does it in the Arthur meme?
It's quite possible.
Because it's very similar angle.
Look at this. That weird hillbilly looks like one of the hillbillies from Wrong Turn.
Yeah, they've done a good
the
job.
One with the weird ass hair.
We don't really have, you know, hillbillies in the UK, so this is more like I was saying. Like they seem like people who might have been roadies for heavy metal bands in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, that's basically redneck. Same thing.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Well, that's one gone.
They very much overlap those two demographics.
And then you've got you go too far in one direction. You've got the inbred hillbilly, you know, of like the Deliverance kind.
Oh no, that's all the direction. There's no two directions.
One of them got squished.
We're kidding. We love hillbillies around here, mostly.
I love the Beverly Hillbillies. They're great.
Excuse me. I love how he's climbing up.
In this song yet, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
guys, if you watch along with us, we're reaching the denouement of our film. It is 1 hour, 11 minutes and 52 seconds. And Winnie the Pooh is lit up in a beautiful red light from the back of the car. And they can't shake him off because bears are excellent at holding on and surfing on cars, like in Teen Wolf. Just like wolves are really good at surfing on cars as well.
Yeah, Tigard and this reminds me also of Halloween 4. At the end of Halloween 4, when Michael gets on the truck and then he starts killing all the guys on it, throwing them off, and then it's just Danielle Harris and what's her name in it? Reminds me of that. Man. Yeah, he's just surfing on that street.
I thought being a teenager would definitely involve me having to stand on top of a car and surf because I'd seen Teen Wolf so many times. I was like, this is when is this going to happen? I just thought it was a part of everyone's teen years is they're going surfing on top of a car or a van.
I mean, that should be required by law for everybody to experience that and do that once.
And I never turned into a wolf either.
At least once. You see any new movies lately? Recent releases that you've been fond of? I haven't really been catching up on or keeping up on recent releases for the most part.
Probably the movie that I watched recently, not recently, but that I thought was good. 4-star or above from 2025. I really liked Marty Supreme. I thought that was excellent.
I didn't see that.
That's really that might be the newest film that I've
that you could think of.
That I've seen. I just thought that was excellent.
I liked Send Help by Sam Raimi.
Oh, I've not seen that.
I thought that was a lot of fun and very, very good acting. I don't think it was like excellent, like Drag Me to Hell or the Evil Dead movies, and I wish it was more of a actual return to horror because it's more of this horrific elements and horror elements for sure, and absolute straight up Sam Raimi splatter and signature Raimi camera work, all of that. So it's great, and Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien, I think his name is right. They do great jobs, especially McAdams. But I just wish it was more of a horror movie. I'm not like a fan of people stuck on an island and have to survive type movies, you know. That took it down just a bit. But I really enjoyed that.
Swiss Army Man's a good eye. Swiss Army Man's a good
Yeah,
island movie.
I've seen that.
That's a
Castaway,
good
of
one.
course, is good too. That's a classic. There's a handful, just not many. It's just not like not my thing. Same with
Oh,
shark movies, as I always say, and same with killer sharks and most killer creature movies. Not creatures, but monster animals. Like actual animals that got mutated or shit like that. There's some exceptions.
I like the Bone Temple. I mean, I know that's last year. I know Sean's mentioned it. I like that. It was interesting because it was a lot of it was filmed not that far from me, so I was able to spot the bits in the film. I've never had that with a movie before, where I was able to spot bits of the film and say, "Oh, I know where that is," or "I know where that is." So that was pretty cool.
Well, 28 the Bone Temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet because I haven't seen 28 Years Later because I
haven't.
seen 28 Days or Weeks Later in like, I don't know, 10 years or more. I've never been a big fan of those movies. So I wanted to go back and rewatch the first two and then get into the next two. So maybe at some point in the not too distant future, I'll go through those movies.
Yeah. No, Jimmy's there for me when I saw it. However, is it a spoiler? I guess it is a spoiler.
I didn't see Jimmy's either.
There was a famous person. No, the Jimmy's from the Bone Temple. So,
okay.
There was a famous actor, let's just say, who turns up at the end of Bone Temple, and
okay.
Because he was there, I couldn't walk my dog where I usually walk my dog.
Anyway, I gotta get into that whole. I mean, the first movie I always say, Days Later, has an amazing look to it and an amazing cinematography.
Yeah.
There's no movie that looks like that movie.
Yeah, she's done a great job with the new one with the Bone Temple. I haven't seen the one I haven't seen the one before that, which I believe people are telling. I've seen the first two. Haven't seen. Is it the third one and then the fourth one is Bone Temple? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes. So I haven't seen the third one, but I've been told that it's actually like that Bone Temple works better, like kind of standalone, than the one before that, but I need to give it a go. So this is where we think Pooh is dead. He's been squished, but
that's right.
There's honey coming out of his ears. But honey boo boo.
I mean, I do like the pretty extensive use of honey in this movie.
Yeah, it's clever. Yeah, isn't it? They should have got a sponsor.
Yeah, get a honey sponsor.
Honey Nut Loops or Crunchy Nut Cornflakes.
What's the biggest brands or companies?
I don't know, man. Gale's honey over here in the UK. Gale's.
Okay, hit them up.
Honey. I'm a big fan of honey actually because Manuka honey, natural antibiotic, really helps my throat when I have throat.
Oh, it's amazing for that. Yep.
Yeah. The better
It helps whenever I get a sore throat too. Yeah, it helps them very, very much.
So maybe what we're saying here is that we can say that Winnie the Pooh, he's not all bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a fun watch. Just like the first time I saw it, and just like I think I saw it a second time before the sequel came out. The second time that I saw it, it's a lot of fun. It's not memorable. Like, aside from a few kills, like the girl getting her head crushed and the eye coming out, and that looks really good. And if maybe like one other kill, like in the pool, right? Besides that, there's nothing like too great. The characters aren't that memorable at all. The story's nothing great. I mean, there's a lot wrong with it for sure. The score's good. But for the most part, it's fun. You can throw it on just like this, like hanging out with a friend or some friends and throw it on and say, all right, let's have a few drinks, just hang out and watch this movie and laugh at how ridiculous it can be at sometimes. And also say, oh, that's cool how that bitch's head got crushed. So this is best of both worlds.
Here's a question for you. When do you stop asking Winnie the Pooh why he's doing this?
Mhm.
because he's been asking him for the last hour
The whole
and
movie.
30
Yeah, I
minutes,
know.
right?
He
And he's
never
not
gets
going to
an
get
he never gets an
He
answer.
doesn't speak.
No,
What's
I
he going
know.
to
He
do at the end?
hasn't realized that yet.
At the
He
end of the film,
stopped
he's just going to be like,
speaking. That's
"Oh,
what
well,
it was, right? He stopped
I did
speaking
it.
like back when
I
they
have no."
abandoned it, or
He's
them.
like, "I don't know. I don't know. I just did it for fun. Woohoo!
I'm
I've got
saying
no real
go,
reason." The most scary
go.
thing, the scariest thing about this is that I did it for no reason whatsoever.
Because you were here, or you were
Yeah,
home.
I was bored. Woohoo!
What's these people saying in the chat? These fine, beautiful people. Tasha said you do need to give me a list of ones to watch after I finish the Vampire Diaries. Kick someone got me. No problem. I'll give you. You know, I got Rex up the ass. I'm excited for Robert Eggers' new film, Werewolf, out in December. I had no idea about that, and that is exciting. I like Robert Eggers. Most things from him. New Red Band trailer came out of Evil Dead Burn. I heard that. I've been fighting to not watch it. You guys know me with trailers. I don't watch them 99.9% of the time. But if it's something I'm real excited for, like Saw 10, back when that came out, the trailer, I had to watch that. Scary Movie 6, I watched the trailer for that. I'm trying not to cave, but I probably will and end up watching the trailer for Evil Dead Burn. Because it's one of, if not the only real perfect horror franchise still for me. So there's a lot riding on this movie.
This is lit really well from the fire from the car.
Yeah. It just ended
Like,
for me. You might be a few minutes, like a minute behind or something.
Yeah, I think I might have clicked out of it by accident.
Yeah, it just hit the cap. Yeah.
I just
Nikolai,
thought or maybe I paused it. I just thought they were staring each other down, but it was going on for ages.
Yeah. It's like, wow, this is going on for like 25 seconds.
Yeah, there's one thing you'll say about him. He when he's stabbing and smashing, he doesn't stop, does he? When he just keeps going and going. He's like, you know, he's quite a determined little bear.
Yeah.
Oh, he's done. I'm done now.
He's
like a bear. He's been like a bear with a sore head.
Yeah, I mean, I
can't bear it.
That's a fun movie. I don't care what anybody says.
That was good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
What rating did it get on IMDb?
Let me see.
Do you want to take a guess?
Probably lower. Oh yeah, good. Let me guess. 4.2, 4.4, maybe 5.1.
Lower.
Lower, really? That's fucking terrible. Then 3.8.
Lower.
Are you serious? 3.2.
Lower.
Dude, it got under 3. That's fucking sad. That's so stupid. What is it?
2.9.
2.9. Wow, that's a crime. I hate ratings for movies, first of all. That's why I never give ratings or stars or anything like that, because there's too much pros and cons. There's too much to talk about, likes and dislikes, and that's why my shit goes on forever. So I mean, I don't like ratings and stuff, but when I see like an IMDb rating of like, for a movie like this, reasonably a 4 point something. Yeah. Maybe a 5. It's competently made enough. It's fun. It's entertaining. It's a killer fucking Winnie the Pooh movie. But for a 2.9, that's a crime.
Well, you're right. Neverland Nightmare got 4.8.
Really?
Yeah, Piglet, the one you were saying about. It tells you that something's been popular when when they rip off a rip off and they make a Piglet movie. But that got 2.6 Piglet. Are they both American? Are they both American? Because they're all free on.
Yeah, I think they are
on Prime.
I'm looking through it now.
Neverland Nightmare, Piglet, Bambi the Reckoning is also on there as well.
That's the other one.
That looks like it's British. There's some British folks in there. This is these ones. I don't know if these are the same people. Altitude Film Distribution seem to be the guys.
Here
Been
is
doing a lot of it.
Popeye the Slayer Man. I've passed that a million times.
Ag, 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 ag. I love to watch Popeye. Oh yeah, Shiver Me Timbers is on as well. Oh my word, I could fill my watch list with this shit.
It's amazing, all the movies
Shiver
like
Me
this.
Timbers, Olive Oil, her brother castor oil.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Shiver Me
The
Timbers,
Mousetrap was terrible. I saw that
Cinderella's
movie.
Revenge. Cinderella's Revenge. Natasha Henstridge is
Okay.
in that.
Mouseboat Massacre.
Yeah,
Another Steamboat Willie one.
there's one called I Love Willie.
Oh
Or
yeah,
I Heart Willie.
I
I'm
haven't
not
come
making that
across
up.
that one yet.
No, I haven't, but I do love no. Cinderella's
It's
Curse.
ridiculous.
There's a load of Cinderella. Louisa
Oh,
Warren. She's the English lady who directs a lot of these.
wait, does she also do the not the dentist, the what's
Patrick
the
told me
hell?
about her.
Yeah, the dentist, maybe not dentist. The Tooth Fairy. Does she do the Tooth Fairy movies?
Maybe.
Because if so, I trashed her like to death in a video on a movie that she did,
The
the Legend of the Lizard Man. And I was going on how terrible it all is, and like, sorry, director or anyone involved, if you ever see this, it's nothing personal, but like, I want the IRS involved. I want to know what the hell happened with the budget, because there's no way it was whatever you say it was. Like, I went off on it. It was so bad, that movie, and that
so
name
so
sounded familiar.
so there's Little Mermaid as well. I don't understand what Mouseboat Massacre is, because I know what a houseboat is, but what the fuck's a mouseboat?
I don't know. It's a boat for mice, obviously, but it's not a thing. So
Yeah,
yeah, I
it's
don't
not
know. They just made it up for the title because it sounds cool.
Mouseboat Massacre. What? Right, I'm confused. I think they've gone so many of them now. It's almost impossible to work out who's done what and which are linked together.
I'm checking right now to see if it's the same person.
If it's not got Reese Frake Waterfield's name on it, I'm not interested. He did Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare as well, so that would be the next one for us to watch. After
Yeah,
the second
that's another one. That's officially in the that universe.
That's canon.
Same with Bambi the Reckoning.
Bambi the Reckoning. As long as nothing bad happens to Bambi, I mean, I've already been.
I think a lot of stuff
first.
happens to Bambi that's negative in the movie.
Oh,
I can almost guarantee it.
Is it going to be like I spit on your grave, but what Bambi?
I don't think so. I mean, that's a movie right there. Come up with write a script with that.
I spit on your deer.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too, but then I thought that doesn't sound too good, right? Of a joke. So then I was trying to think of something better, but then I couldn't like that.
I'm okay. I'll go for the low hanging fruit. So what was it? Oh, Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare.
Yeah,
I haven't.
Neverland Nightmare.
I don't think I've. Oh, Bambi the Reckoning is Dan Allen. But that's got a British person in it. I feel like the British ones are a sign of class and integrity, much like the one we've watched this evening.
Yeah, I mean, this definitely has a lot of class. This is one of the classiest horror films to come out in decades.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You said Louisa Warren before?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the woman in that movie that I went off on in that review.
Nice.
The Legend of the Lizard Man. Yeah, she also. I was listing off the titles of the movie she did, and I was saying Cinderella's Revenge, and I remember, and I said Conjuring the Plastic Surgeon 2. There's 2 of them. She made a sequel to it.
Maybe we need to watch every film that she's ever been involved in.
That movie was so bad. Legend of the Lizard Man. Oh, so bad. There's no way. I would never.
It sounds great.
Oh, it sounds phenomenal. It's excellent. It's a masterpiece.
She's in the
Go check it out.
Bally Rectory. She's in the upcoming one. Bally Rectory. Nightmare Hospital. The Highgate Vampire. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 3, which is in production. She's in that.
Oh, okay.
Dracula in Space.
he was in Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2, maybe. I think she was in it,
Oh,
like in a brief role.
got you. She's been in a
Yeah.
lot of movies. How many movies has she been in? 258 credits. Oh my
Yeah,
word!
she's
Some people,
directed and produced a ton.
so many people have been in like their whole careers, and they're retired at like 90 years old, and they've got 200 and whatever credits.
Oh yeah. I mean, this woman, but these are all the types of movies, not even good like this one. And this is, the good that we talked about. It's not great or anything, but all these terrible movies we're talking about from this woman, that she has a whole bunch of credits and she directed like 100 movies or so and produced even more, but they're all that level of garbage. You know what I mean? Like,
so maybe
that
like
specific type of movies, that low budget, terrible, ridiculous movies that some people do enjoy. The life is too short.
maybe maybe she filmed like about 20 of them in a day.
Yeah, possibly. She could have. I mean, some of them looks like that. Legend of the Lizard Man, that's what I was saying in that video. Get the IRS. I want them involved now because whatever the budget was for this movie, it definitely was not that. How much did you pocket? And I really went on a rant with that video. That was
is that one she directed?
I think it was one she directed. I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, because I had no other reason to go hard on her if it wasn't.
Yeah, 2023 Legend of the Lizard Man.
Yeah, it is her, right? Whatever the hell her name is. Now it's the second time to switch. I'm streaming to my channel too. The second time I'm blasting her on this channel.
That's pretty cool.
I'm it's not against you. It's the genre of movies I hate.
Well, I mean, I'm sold on this because one of the lead actresses is called Natasha Arancini. I love Arancini. It's so nice. It's one of my favorite things. So, like,
you watch that movie, it might ruin that for you the rest of your life. I think I even said I wouldn't play a prank and tell someone to watch it because it would kill a friendship or something like that. Something like that. Okay. That's how bad it was. But yeah, don't check out
the lead guy from that Legend of the Lizard Man went on to be in Bridgerton.
Yeah, I think maybe one or two of them, but maybe one other besides him, like did some other stuff after that, or they stuck in like those low budget movies, those similar type of ones. I'm sure she uses a lot of the same people and cast and stuff and crew for a lot of her movies.
Why not?
Yeah. But yeah, man, I mean, this was a blast as always.
Yeah, man, it was awesome.
Absolutely.
I've already added about 10 more to our list of absolutely horrendous films for us to watch.
I can't wait, man. Whatever the next one is, we got to set it up.
Nice. Well,
maybe we'll do the sequel to this like next, and then we'll like the Neverland or the Bambi Reckoning or some shit.
Yeah, the Peter Pan thing. Yeah,
Peter Pan. Right.
I'm gonna go and walk in the woods now with my dog. So
okay, sounds good.
Sounds safe.
What do you got going on your channel before we sign off?
All kinds of things. Interview with a guy, a really good actor.
You've been killing it lately, man. Congrats. I mean, you've been getting a lot of great interviews and putting out great videos and collaborations you've been doing and been a part of.
Oh, thanks, man. Interview with Hugh Ross, right back at you. I've really enjoyed your Jallo interviews, and I've really enjoyed. I always dip into your shorts channel as well. I always dip into your shorts.
I know, I do that. I'm starting to catch on. I mean, dude, there's some videos I post on there that are doing better than on the main channel, like averages and stuff. There's a few videos, but the second video on the channel got 2 point something. Is that 4,000 and something views? Knife of Ice by Umberto Lenzi. And then Orgasmo by Lenzi also got like 1 point something thousand.
That's a great
video. That's not bad.
I love that film. I watched that.
Which Orgasmo?
That's a great film, that Orgasmo.
I
love that film.
It's interesting.
It's ahead of its
very
time.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's ahead of its time.
There's one.
There's I don't know if you've heard of this guy, but I interviewed him. He did a box set that's out at the moment called Jali Guns and Girls, called
Mhm.
Darren Ward, British director. Had
I
some
don't think I have.
some actors that you'll know from Italian films in there, like David Warbeck and people like that.
Okay.
And Giovanni Radici is in one of his films as well.
Okay. Yeah. I was just talking about him at Cannibal Ferox.
Oh, cool. So yeah, so there's a load of behind the scenes stuff with him, but I interviewed him.
Cool.
They're probably the most violent British films I've ever seen. So the interview with him, there's the On Tour Ghost Stories where I speak to Caroline Munro. Brian Muir, the interview came out yesterday. The guy who sculpted and made the first Darth Vader mask. He also
I
did
saw
the
the notification. I gotta
yeah,
look
oh,
at
he's
that.
incredible. The guy is incredible, and he did the Ark of the Covenant, working with
Oh,
H.R.
that's cool.
Giger. Working with H.R. Giger, he did the space jockey from Alien. He did the Ark of Covenant.
Wow.
He did the big gong from Temple of Doom. And on the 10th, my interview with Hugh Ross, who's Narcisse in Nightbreed.
Okay.
He's really cool. He's been in a lot of other stuff as well. So yeah, a few bits and pieces if people wanna check them out.
That's awesome.
I would always appreciate it. And obviously, anyone who's watching, make sure you're subscribed to JT. Really great knowledge, but also what I really enjoy is when you find those things that people aren't talking about, and it reminds me then to catch up on it or find something new. Particularly, I've loved the Jello interviews that you've done. The way they're edited are real. You've really upped. I'm not that they're ever bad, but like really upped your editing with those. I love the pictures, the stills, the references. I'm learning when I'm watching them. I really enjoy it. So
Thank you, man.
thanks for doing them. I really do enjoy them.
It means a lot. I mean, it's a pleasure for me just having them on and doing all that. I mean, yeah. So for people obviously watching on my channel right now, go subscribe to Matt if you're not. Most people are who follow me, but Pugwolf 316. And what's going on next here is I just put out Cannibal Ferox, the deep dive on that the other day, and the cover of the score also on the Bite Size channel. And I think I did a review of Primate on the Bite Size channel and some other movie a little bit ago, a few days ago, a week ago. And we will be doing some other public domain watch along like at the end of the
those
week.
are fun.
I know it's been cool. It's been like a little series now I want to get going to, like to run parallel with live streams and videos and stuff like that. And we have the interview with Barbara McNulty that's up, interview with Larry Charles, the writer of Seinfeld and director of Borat and Bruno, which is amazing
really
having him on. Yeah, he was so much fun to talk with. And I talked with Sergio Martino, and looks like I'll be recording with him sometime soon.
Oh,
which is going to be that's going to be unreal. That's a favorite Italian director of mine. So to be able to talk with him, which same with Ernesto Gasaldi was great. And I put out the first episode. I'm doing like a little short video episodic series on him talking about different directors and working with them and writing the movies. So the first episode on that is out, and then I'll keep putting them out as the weeks go on. But that House of Wax is the next deep dive, and anything else random that comes out, like usual.
That sounds amazing. Lots of fun stuff coming up.
Yep.
If anyone is interested and is watching, wants to see my short documentary on Troll 2, along with Darren Ewing, made a little documentary. It won a few awards. If people want to watch it before I start showing it at screenings and things like that, there is a link in my. Oh, cool! I'll send it to you definitely for sure.
Yeah,
Anyone wants to message me directly, I'll send them
an
iCloud link. Or if they want to watch 40 other short films, there is I'm in a competition at the moment. You can pay, I think it's like $10, something like that. You watch all 40 films and then you vote on the films that you like. The winner gets to show their film at Pinewood Studios. I'm hoping that enough people vote for me so I can show my film there
Absolutely.
down in London, because it's where my dad's uncle was a set decorator over in the 40s there, so it would be pretty cool for the family if I was able to show my film there. So if anyone's interested in
absolutely,
that, just
man.
go in my description of the in my posts, and there's a link in there. It would be really cool. It would be really cool.
Send me that info too. I'll post it everywhere to make sure
Thanks, man.
we get as many people voting for you as possible.
Oh, I will. And like I say, if anyone doesn't want to pay for it, then I can just send you a link and you can watch it for free.
But yeah, that's great. I love Troll too, and I know that you put a lot of work into that. So I definitely want to look at that and check that out.
Thank you. And make sure anyone in the chat that you all go and, if you've seen someone's name pop up, go to their channel, subscribe to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Supportive members of the of JT's community mainly this evening, which has been really cool to see so many people pop up there.
Yeah, it's good seeing everybody, obviously, but a few Sean, a few people, Ben, I haven't seen in a bit. So it's been good seeing you guys. Glad everyone's doing well.
Yeah, right. Well, we'll sign off. Also, just for anyone, just to say that I'm really sorry to hear of the loss of Jonathan Tiersten today. Ricky,
I heard about
Sleepaway Camp. I was gutted when I saw that. What a great character Ricky was. So funny, foul mouthed, full of energy. Just a little legend when he was a kid in that, and obviously he's done music and all different bits and pieces over the years, but. 60 is no age, so God bless to Ricky. And
I met him briefly at the Jersey HorrorCon I went to a few years ago when I got the press pass there, and I was talking to Fourth Rose for a bit and stuff. He was there, and you could tell he was frail a bit. He didn't look too good, but I talked to him for a few minutes, and a great guy. I mean. Great conversation. So, rest in peace to him.
Yeah, man. Well said. Well, on that note, good night, everybody.
Yeah, I'm just laughing at that in my head. That's funny. All right, guys. Everyone have a great night. Take care. Thanks, Matt, as always, for having me.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. It's been too long.
Of course. Anytime, man.